Good morning. Hey. Well, I'm here at the park and I'm going to answer a couple of your questions. So how you doing? You doing good? So am I. And it's just a wonderful day. It's Easter's coming, and I know if you're in the cold, warmth is coming too. So, I have a question that was asked of me about my front seat, where my passenger seat was. Let's go look at it. She wanted to know how everything is. What kind of bins do I have in here that where my passenger seat used to be? Because I have all of my seats taken out, including my my third row seats, my second row seats, and my passenger seat. The only seat that's left in my minivan is my driver's seat. So let's go ahead and, whoops. Okay, I got a little lock issue going on with this car, trying to figure all that out. So let me go. And there's no way to unlock it right here. Hold on, hold on. Okay, let's open it up. Get this right. Oops, a little messy. Okay, but first I want to tell you something. Okay, let's get this up. Okay, last video, I pumped up my tires using Vac Life tire inflator. Yeah, you know, I used it. I looked. It was on a real-time thing. I just opened up the package right then and there. I didn't read the instructions previously. Well, that day, later on, no, it was the next day that I pumped them up and I uploaded my video. Well, I got a message, one of the comments, and he said, "You do realize that you're on centimeter when you inflated those." He said, if you inflated it to that amount, to 36, that means you have 50 pounds of pressure PSI. I thought, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So, because inside on the driver's side is that little tag, little ticket that says what you're supposed to have it up to. So I put it on 35. I quit. Yeah, I quit. Ran out here and got the tire pressure back out, had to get it back out, and I checked, and it's sure enough, it was on 50. I thought, oh my God. I quickly, you know, thinking, it's going to blow up on me. So I took out pressure, and I didn't feel like dragging around my jackery around because you have to have it plugged into something. And so I just let out as much as I could, and then I went to Discount Tire and had them pressure up properly, just to save me time. But thank you so much. I felt like I was going to, I did. I know. It's kind of silly, but you know, sometimes that's the way it is. I didn't read the, next time I will read the instructions before I actually make the video. So thank you for noticing that. Yeah. Okay, sometimes, I mean, I'm not perfect, right? And none of us are. So let's go ahead and let's see what I have here. Let me get out my trusty old accordion windshield cover, because that's what I use now to put on the ground. Let's go find that. I keep it right here. So these are the two bins that fit right in here. This one, and this is an older Walmart one. I think they still sell these sizes. But it fits, and I'm not going to measure it for you. You'll just have to test out, because every minivan is different. And it's kind of breaking apart, but it still works, and it fits. Like, right here, this is that tire inflator. My hiking boots. Cords. Things that would be smaller items that go in a garage. Because in my back area where I just got my accordion thing that I laid down, I mean, that's for larger items. And I call that my garage also. Now here is a larger bin. This is my overflow bin. I keep a lot of different things in it. It's too heavy. I can't get it out. It's too awkward to get out. It just stays here. And I can use it sort of like a table, right? I got my jackery, my fan, things like that on there. So this is my system now. So this is what this area looks like. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, and I need to look too, because I need to see what's in that bin. Sometimes you guys like to see what I have in my bins, right? Sometimes I need to see it too, because I forget. When I was in Quartzsite, when I was getting ready to move and I was waiting to get my seats out, I thought, well, this is a good time when I can go through all my bins and get rid of things. So that's what I did. But this bin right there, so I switched everything up. Honestly, it's so heavy. I'm like, what's in there? I forget what's in there. I was stressed, and I wasn't, who knows what I put in there under those conditions. So we're going to look at that. And then I want to talk about, I want to talk about what happens. Another letter came to me. You guys write me such wonderful emails, but your email, you asked me what will happen. I'm afraid to sell my home, because what will happen if, here's a letter from Diane. Hi, Diane. You know who you are. She says, hi, Lee. I sent an email yesterday that didn't get finished, and I apologize one more time. Actually, I did receive it before. So, yeah, I did receive it. And it's okay that I got it again. It says, can you address how you and others you may know plan to deal with when perhaps you can't be in a vehicle any longer due to age or health issues, or who knows? Yeah, who knows? I'm reluctant to sell my condo and take off even though I could. I don't want to be a burden to my kids, having to stay with them because I no longer have a home. Perhaps some folks can do that. But what about the people who don't have that kind of support? Exactly. What do they do or plan to do when they may be unable to keep doing what they're doing in vehicles? And then part 2 is, when you urban nestle, great name by the way, she says, do you wake up and do your washing up and coffee and that sort of thing before you leave? Or do you wait until you get to a park or where you're going to be for the day? And then she goes on to say, and thank you for all your videos. They are so helpful and fun. And I'm always so proud of you. Thank you. And how you deal with everything. Thank you for representing strong women everywhere. Have a fantastic day, Diane. Yes, we can do it, can't we? Okay, well, I'm going to address what I think. This is my opinion, but we could start a discussion actually with this, and you can leave comments below on what you think. And down the road on this video, I'm going to talk about the topic, my opinions and suggestions of where aging nomads or disabled nomads can go. What's the next step for them? But let me address this for you. It says, do you wake up after nestling? Which is what I'm doing now. I love it because I'm nestling in a neighborhood. I am. And I really got to say, I keep going to the exact same spot. I don't care. It's a safe spot. I like it. Then there's no law against it. And nobody seems to mind that I'm there. So I'm kind of nestling in. Yeah. Okay, so do I wake up and do my washing up and coffee before? Oh, yeah. As soon as I get up, I make my bed. I roll it up, you know, put it over here. And then I wash my face. I drink my 32 ounces of water. And then I make my coffee. Now, there are times where it's like I kind of woke up late, so I just hop in the front seat, take my shades down, you know, my window coverings, and I hop in the front seat and go somewhere, and then I make my coffee. One thing, when I was in on the Pacific coast, I did that a lot. I wanted to drink my coffee on the beach, you know, with the ocean waves coming at me. So I would wait till I would get there. But I always wanted to get there early. And if I slept in late, I had to get going because those prime parking spaces would be taken. So that's what I do, yeah. I mean, I can do either or, but in 9 times out of 10, I do everything right here. And then I get going and I drive. Yeah, take down my curtains. And, yeah, I usually go to the bathroom, too. I usually go to the bathroom before I go. And, yeah, that's what I do. I love your emails. Give me more, everybody. Give me more. And we'll read them, write them. You already wrote them. I don't need to write them. I'll read them to everybody. And I will do a shout out. So shout out, Diane. Yeah. Let's get this put back in. It slides in pretty easy. Okay. Okay. This is my setup when I'm at the park. I put down my blue blanket. It's like made for like dirt or, no, it's perfect for like dirt or sand. So let me go ahead. Hey, what do you think of this neck gaiter? Isn't that cute? Look at that, white, black with little white polka dots on it. So go to minivanlee.com. Oh yeah, go there because I've got new colors. I know, new colors. And what do you think of the iron gators? Aren't they gorgeous? Yeah, I got a new top too. It's look at this. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Little white daisies on black. You know I love black. So let me go ahead and let's talk about where do aging nomads go? And it's not even just aging. What if something happens and you become disabled, or you just can't do it anymore? Or what if you just don't like it anymore? You don't want to be a nomad anymore, or you just physically aren't able to do it anymore. Now, a lot of you have sold your homes, so you can't just run back into your home. And this is an issue we do need to address. Well, I didn't sell my home, but I rented. And what I did was gave everything away and got rid of everything. So I don't have, even if I got another apartment, I don't have anything to put in it. So for your ideas, leave in the comments, what are your ideas on this? What do you think about this? Also, I had, there's different options. Of course, a lot of people fear they're going to have to go live with their children. I mean, that probably might be an option. But what about this option? I was thinking about it. What about if you got your children together, if they can afford it, or you can afford it? Wouldn't it be a great idea maybe to buy for good price, an older Class C, or even a Class B? And because you know what, they're comfortable. I've seen them. They're coming. You got a nice bed in there. You've got a kitchen. You might not want to use the facilities in the restroom and the shower because you're going to have to go and you're going to have to dump, fill up with water, things like that. But if you can do it, then do that, if that's easy to do. But you can also use a bucket system, and a lot of Class C, Class B people actually do that, just like Nomads and minivans and SUVs and high tops. But what if you got together with your children and everybody pitched in and bought that, and then you can park it right in their garage, in their driveway, and that way you don't have to go into their home and feel like you are a burden to them, and you still get to sort of be a nomad. You're living the life that you want to live. I think that would be a great option for a lot of nomads who can't do it anymore. There's also, most retired people, they have some sort of an income, some sort. If it's so low, you can go and get assistance. For retirement apartments, you can get assistance in a city, in a town, and they will help pay for it. You might have to be on a waiting list, but if you make it dire that you have no place to go, I'll bet they'll get you through. I really do. They'll give you up a top priority. Let them know what you were doing in the past and what your system was and what your situation really is. So you can live with your children. You can and if you have the money, just go rent an apartment. Go rent an apartment. Or you can rent a room from somebody. Maybe somebody wants, they have a home. A lot of seniors, I think, if you aren't doing it, this would be a really good system to have, is to connect up seniors. Some people have homes and some don't, but those who have homes might need help also. And so you can mix and match and help match up people to rent a room with somebody with a home. That's a really good idea. If you have enough money, just go buy another home. But renting probably might be your better deal. Just go rent. Find something decent and rent it. Now, as far as like when I was talking about getting that Class C and parking it possibly in your children's driveway or somebody's driveway or something, it's when they're so old, a lot of RV parks won't take anything that's more than 10 years old. They won't do that. So that might not always be an option. In most cases, it won't be an option to park there. But I'll bet there's some instances that do allow for older ones. You don't want to get in bad neighborhoods, though. Not that you would, but you might be more apt to find that here and there. So don't get yourself stuck in a bad neighborhood. And people say, well, what am I going to do when I'm tired of doing this? I'm so healthy. It would have to take an act of God. And I'm not saying that anything would ever happen to me. I do expect good outcomes. So good things are coming my way. And good things are coming your way too. I expect the best outcome possible. I do. And I don't expect bad things to happen. I will say that, yeah, I did go through a stressful time with my van, but I'll tell you that going through all of that couldn't have happened in a better situation. If I had to get a new minivan, being out there on BLM and having the privilege of taking my time getting everything done, I couldn't imagine that anything could have happened better. in that, because if I was in the city, how would I have done that? So thank you, God, for all of that. And it's just everything. If you expect good outcomes, even if they don't seem like they're going to be the best, they'll turn out to be the best. And that's like perfect. So those are some ideas that I have. Now, let's say, okay, let's go into some other realities. Let's say that you don't have children, and you're not married, and you never were, and you don't have much of a support system. I would definitely say go to the DES, Department of Economic Security system in any city that you want to settle in, and let them know your situation. What can they do for you? What are all the links and connections in order to find something for yourself? Because if you're also expecting good outcomes, there will be something right around the corner, and it's going to be there for you. But think about all those different situations. Take your money and rent. It's always a good idea to have that savings so that you can put down a deposit on rent. Yeah. But I know that good things are coming your way, so don't worry that this could happen. But it was an email sent to me asking me this. Now, I just want to mention that if you want to contact me and send me an email, I love it. Please ask me questions, and I will read them, online. I will read them and address them on a video. So thank you for that suggestion and that question. Okay, I hope that gave some ideas. I'm not an expert on this, but I was running through, when I was doing my walk today, I got my 6,000 steps in, and I was doing my walk, and I was thinking about all the different scenarios, and what scenarios of what could go wrong. You might actually hurt yourself, and you can't be in a small area anymore. You're just tired of it, or you just feel like maybe you're sensing that you're starting to get forgetful, and you think, well, you're getting up in age and it's time to get into an actual facility, actual bricks and sticks. Or you might not be closer to your children. I really do think that Class C or Class B would be a really great idea, or a build out of a high top. But the Class C sounds so cool. If I was ever going to get an RV, it would be a Class C. So, okay, let's get on with my bin here. Okay, so this bin is the one that sits on the top. This is the top level, and then down here is my overflow. It's sort of like two different tables that are different levels. Well, I don't want to look at everything that I have on here, because when I'm driving, I push this back so I can access everything on here. I have a pair of glasses. I have my lip gloss, some Altoids, reading glasses, little flashlight, pepper spray, comb, lipstick, and this is one of those, this is a tactical pen that I use. I mean, if I have to break out my window to escape or something like that, I like to have, that's what this could be for, to break it out. Yeah. Now here, on this side, I have my sunglasses. This is, I keep them in here, in this box, to keep them nice. Whoops. I just put this over it because it looks better. There we go. I like aesthetics. Okay, so let me get the lid off of this. I want to see too what's in here. Let's see what's in my bin. Okay, let's see what needs to be here and what doesn't need to be here. It's getting heavy. Well, I've got my chill pad, and that I need because I like to... Here, let me clip this here. Yeah, I like to have my chill pad handy because if it gets really hot, which is coming up, I like to just reach in here, grab it, wet it, and put it on the jackery that's close to this. So, put that there. Okay. Now, I like to have my headphones handy. I can just reach in there, and I like to be able to reach it if I go in the passenger side door. Like when I'm going to go for a walk, I can reach in there and I grab these to go. The same with my sunglasses. That's why I like to have them there if I need to do that. Now, this is a, you know, I don't know what you call it, a junk drawer. I've got some zip ties. Do I need all these pencils? No, I don't. I'm putting it over here. Get tired of carrying them around. Oh, I know what this is. It's like a little string. Box cutter? I don't know. Oh, this is good. This is some Gorilla Tape. It's really nice if you get a hole like in your canvas or something. This will take care of that. Velcro. Two-way tape. I don't know. Yeah. This is my older fanny pack. I like these. They're sort of a tactical fanny pack. I like it. I just like to keep it handy here in case I want to switch it out. This, I just don't think I need this. It's one of those Energizer. It's for your flashlight. It's nice. It's got a little clip. You can clip it onto your belt. But if you're in a situation where you have to use this and you don't want to be seen or heard, that's not good. They're going to hear you, yeah. I have another IOD, an extra one. Is this junk? I don't know, a pair of scissors. Here's a compass. It doesn't work too well. Let me see. Let me see if we got this right. Dude, this doesn't even work anymore. It's not moving. Wait a minute, is it? Not even working here. But it does have a thermometer. What's the temperature out here? I don't know. I'm getting rid of this. I'm sick. I don't want to carry things I don't need. Ooh, that's nice. This is a knife sharpener. Oh, these are those gel pads. And here's some, yeah, clothespins. I know. I had these when I was in Quartzsite. I'm going to continue this in my van. They're starting to play music here, and it's copywritten music. So I'm going to take this in. Let's get this going inside, okay? Okay, I brought the show in here. Let me take out what you've already seen. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I don't think I need all these clothespins. They're not that heavy, but after a while, certain things, they just keep adding up. How many clothespins? I just don't need that many clothespins. I'm going to throw some of these away. I do like those gel pads, though. These are those sticky gel pads that hold things down in your van. Yeah. Very useful. And then I've got a little bit of Velcro. I do use those Velcro tabs. I'll keep these many clothespins. Now, this is the, this is a cleaner for my astronomy, astronomy binoculars. Yeah. These, and you blow on it. Yeah, there's a whole system that you use for keeping your lens really clean. I haven't been using my astronomy binoculars much at all. Not at all. So I think what I'm going to do when I go back to Ohio, I'm going to give them to my daughter. You know, they're really heavy. Well, they're not heavy, but and they take a lot of space. So since I don't use them, yeah. These are movies that y'all sent me. Yeah, loving my movies. Let's see what else. I'm keeping a candle. That's good. Candle. I don't know. Should I keep it? I don't know. Now, I pulled a lot of my survival stuff that I would have had in my bug out bag. I pulled all that stuff out to integrate it in case I needed to use it. If there's ever an emergency, I guess I'll just have to put them all back into my bug out bag. This is a life straw, and I wanted to have these things handy. Cordage. Now here's my Sawyer. It's called the Sawyer. This is a system for water filtration also. And I carry this around. This is a water bottle. It's still got water in it. It's a water bottle that is going to work together with this. I fill this up with water, then I use this to filtrate it through the system. Yeah. I know. I was talking to Glenna about this. We're like, this is a snake bite kit. A lot of people say they don't even work anymore. They're not really useful. Well, it was down in my bug out bag, way down in my basement. And we both agreed, what's it doing down there? If I have a snake bite, I got to take everything out. So at least have this up here handy to go. If she goes, well, I don't know. She goes, I'd rather have this than not have it. And I thought, I agree. Here's some more movie videos you all gave me. That I know I didn't have a place to. You guys sent me a lot of movies. Thank you. Thank you so much. I need to get a better system for this so I don't scratch them. But I've got them in here. Keeping them nice as I can. This is a fire starting kit. This is a flint, a candle. This is some fire starter, the good material. Yeah, I know. My small binoculars. Here's a mosquito, like if you're in an area where there's a lot of mosquitoes, I know. Here's a little bracelet you can put on. I got poison on it, but and maybe citronella stuff. But I've been carrying that around for years. Here's my through night. Here's my through night little accessories that I keep all the little cords that have come with all of the flashlight that they've sent me. You've seen my knife. You want to see it again? Why not, huh? It's in Ontario. Ontario. Yeah. I've never used this knife. I love it. It's got like a wooden handle. It's a full tang. Full tang means it's all the way through. The metal piece goes all the way through. It feels good. I bought this because it feels so good in my hand. If your hand, and then because of this, if your hand is sweaty, won't matter. Just to kind of like take care of that and then not go slip away. Isn't that cool? Do I look fierce? Yeah, let's put this away. Yeah. I love this knife. Okay, I've got some more of those work gloves. I've got my shortwave radio, UV shortwave radio. I've got a couple power banks. This is that one alarm. It's for a door. You put it in the door. If you turn it on, let me make sure it's off. If you turn it on and somebody tries to open the door, it knocks us down and the most horrible piercing sound comes out. It's horrible. So let me put that over here. I've got my a firearm lockbox in here, and I've got a box. I did go through these and got rid of certain ones. These are just cords, iPhone cords. Yeah. Now I could get rid of them, but I really don't want to because, you know, you never know. When I'm at my daughter's, I might need cords, you know, things like that to plug things in. And, okay, so this is what's in here. I wasn't sure if there anything that I could get rid of because it just seems heavy. But it appears that I kind of want everything that's in here. I mean, I know it's silly flag, but you never know. I mean, sometimes I do like to put a flag if I'm parked BLM. Just put a flag on, put magnets and put it on my door. Put it on, like, on the outside. This turned out to be things that, I don't know, I forget what was in before, but now they're things more that I pulled for my survival down in the back, in the garage, in the basement area. So I hope you enjoyed this video, a little bit of mix match stuff. Hope it was interesting for you. I love you guys. Don't forget, and I've got new colors, minivanlee.com. Got colors for arm gaiters. Yeah. And I've got stickers and magnets. I do want to tell you about one other thing. I want to wait till the end because, you know, it's neither here nor there. It's up to you. But again, I keep getting these messages and letters or emails and comments saying, Lee, do you have some kind of a cash app that I can send you cash? You can do a super thanks on YouTube, but I took care of that. And if you don't want to use it, then you don't want to use anything because it's really, my website is so secure. If you go on Amazon and you order something, it's the same thing. I mean, it's the same system. It's e-commerce, very secure, using your credit card, okay? We all do it online. Most of us do. Every once in a while you run across somebody that says, oh, I never order anything online. That's unusual. Well, mine is as secure can be. I am up there with the big boys, okay? But I did make, there's a little section, it's called gifts. If you want to gift me money. And it's on my website, minivanlee.com, minivan-lee.com, minivanlee.net, or blah, blah, blah. I'm there. And I've got, it's a whole section. Just go into, if you scroll down, it says gifts. You can go in there, or you can just go in my products. Yeah, you'll see me there. And just go in there and look. There's different amounts that you can gift me if that's what you want to do. Why not? I mean, if you want to support me, there you go. If you don't, you don't have to. But I made it available for, if you do, that I'm going to get 100%. I've heard complaints that YouTube takes too much of it. I don't want to gift you money because YouTube takes too much percentage. why don't you have Patreon? But then I get people say, oh, Patreon, they take way too much percentage. Well, guess what? In minivanlee.com, I've got it laid out for you. It's easy to order, and I get 100% of that money because it's my website, and I did that for you. So there you go. If you want to give me money, minivanlee.com, minivanlee.com. But there you can order all these wonderful neck gaiters, and that way you get something too, and you can support me. Buy a few, and buy some arm gaiters, buy some stickers and magnets. And I've got some other things coming up too. Stay tuned, and I'll let you know what that is. It'll be on minivanlee.com too. So don't forget my book on Amazon, How to Live in a Minivan, The Minivan Lee Way. And I've got my podcast. I've been doing one every week now. This Nomad Life with Minivan Lee. Yes. And I just put up a new episode about why do we carry around, why do we obsess with stuff? Yeah. Why do we obsess with our stuff? Why do we carry things around? Why do we own so much stuff? And I love you guys so much. Bye.